as we say that, we're going to see a fielder drop into that cow corner, just wide of that mid-wicket region. Actually, there's a mid-wicket fielder as well, now coming the boundary. Swing and a miss. And good contest this between batter and bowler.
You can hear that grunt from Mohammad Fayaz Butt as he passed the bowler there. As he passed the umpire there, sorry, in his delivery stride. He put a little bit of extra in that. He wasn't too happy. He's a feisty character, Mohammad Fayaz Butt. Never too happy getting hit for back-to-back boundaries and just putting in that little bit of extra effort on that delivery and get some shape away from Anil Shah.
This is a good start and a good use of the power play for Nepal today. They really have put in the hard yards. Good balance between being aggressive and being smart. Just missing that outside edge. Again, movement on offer. And it's going to be the end of the 5th over at 38 for no loss.
TD is supporting cricket in more ways than ever. Because we believe Canada needs more cricket. Outside! TD, ready for you.
The bowling to beat Cali Mullah, and then an easier chance I felt out of deep mid-wicket by Cali Kale, who never got into any kind of position to hold on as Zishan Maksud comes into the attack. Andrew Leonard joining you here, delighted to have Matt Bonner with us again today, the former NBA player who's very much enjoying his first taste of international cricket. Is that fair to say?
Definitely fair to say. It's been a crash course in the sport, especially after yesterday's exciting match against Team Canada and Team Nepal. And if there's anything I learned in this format, every play counts, every play matters, every play can be the difference between winning and losing. It's all about efficiency and execution. And you mentioned those 2 drops. You just can't have that. You know, Oman's going to be kicking themselves if it comes down to the end. They're going to look back at those 2 drops as the difference between winning and losing.
Now another chance, and the keeper should take this. He nestles underneath it, and he does hold on. Pratikatavele. Zishan Maksud's a difficult bowler to get down the pitch to because he's very, very clever. He just holds it back. And Sa, with that kind of languid, wristy style that he has, he was looking to hit straight down the ground, where it's shortest, but instead it just went miles up in the air. Easy catch when you got the gloves on for the keeper.
Yeah, absolutely. Simple play. We saw them doing dozens of reps with that same very catch in their pregame warm-up. So, I mean, that's it.
Everybody, subscribe Yushin TV for upcoming Nepal matches. Subscribe Yushin TV for upcoming Nepal matches. Subscribe Yushin TV for upcoming Nepal matches.
Match, and that is now the first wicket to fall. It ends that opening partnership. The score, it's 39 for 1.
The new A&W Ruffles Crunch Teen Burger.
Let's go.
Juicy grass-fed beef topped with Ruffles cheddar and sour cream chips.
Let's go!
Try the new A&W Ruffles Crunch Teen Burger. Let's go.
So, Lenny, we saw in both matches in this series, the team that won the toss electing to bowl field first. Is that a typical strategy across all formats of cricket?
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly in the T20 format recently, sides very much want to know what they're chasing, and they also then get first use of the facilities. At this time of year as well in Canada, we're well into autumn now. You know, summer's a long time back. You know, you have that little bit of moisture early. It's a 12 o'clock start. So when you go out and kind of put your hands across the pitch, the playing surface, you can still feel a little bit of coldness, a bit of dampness. So any of the assistance you get from the new ball will be earlier in the day. And then as the sun hopefully bakes that pitch out, it should get easier to bat on. That's the theory. The problem for Nepal was yesterday they weren't able to execute that plan.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue It's harder to field when it's wet, though. Slip and sliding out there a little bit, no?
A little bit of that, but really the fielding, even though it's critical, what the ball is doing to the batter is the most important thing. Is the slip's just going to come out and play here now. Final ball of the power play, probably about honours even, I'd suspect. As Dev Canal can't get off the mark. What an over from Zishan Maksud. He's closer to 40 than he is to 30, let's put it that way. With 6 bowled, it's 39 for 1.
So Lenny, advantage of knowing what you're chasing. When I was in the three-point contest in 2013, I was runner-up to Kyrie Irving. Beat Steph Curry in the semifinals, had the high score, and had the luxury of choosing whether I wanted to go first or second in the finals against Kyrie Irving. And same thing, I chose second because I wanted to know
You wanted to know.
where I needed to be. Unfortunately, Kyrie Irving caught absolute fire, and I couldn't catch him.
It's a kind of double-edged sword, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're hoping to play good on defense, like you were saying.
Yes,
and then
precisely.
know what you're going to get. I wouldn't have picked you again. My basketball knowledge may be similar to your cricket knowledge, if that's fair. I don't with some good grace.
But I'm sure you've heard of Steph Curry.
Of course I have, but I wouldn't have picked you just with your natural height necessarily. As the outside edge is beaten, good bowling from Fayez, but as a good three-pointer. But you were a good three-pointer.
I was. I led the league one year. I was one of the old school big man three-point shooters, which now is very common in the league, but when I was in my prime, it was kind of a new thing. Big men shooting a lot of threes. We call them stretch bigs.
Stretch bigs.
Yeah. I was a old school stretch big, and now it's commonplace, so almost every big shoots threes. Big meaning like front court, tall.
Okay, the front section of the court, yeah. This is whipped off his legs. He should think of a couple, even though it's the shorter side of the ground, and he will get there. Good piece of athletic fielding, one-handed pickup and throw to get off the mark for Dev Canal.
Nice hustle there. I can definitely see also if the ground's wet, slows the ball down on rollers like that, giving the fielders an opportunity to chase him down before it hits the limit.
Yeah, one of the tricks for Nepal here is gauge